Thomas Zehetmair, hello, how are you? And welcome to Ireland.
Thank you so much. I'm thrilled to be here.
Yeah, I know the orchestra are so excited to have you. Now, as you know, the orchestra haven't met since, I think it's since February. The strings haven't all been together. And so this is going to be a really emotional day for everyone. And I wondered how you feel as a conductor, seeing an orchestra that haven't played together for sort of 10 months or so, and you're going to be the first person that brings them back. How does that feel for you?
It's a great honor for me to be in that role, and unfortunately that has happened all over the world that way. So I am so glad that this project can happen now under these circumstances. Fantastic. And I'm so looking forward to seeing the musicians again.
Yes, I mean, it really is so exciting. Now, I know you're going to play, in the concert, you're going to play two Bach concertos, the A minor and the E major. Now, as I'm not a string player, so I kind of know the A minor concerto. I don't know the E major concerto at all. And so I was kind of wondering, what is it that's different about these pieces? How are they sort of different from each other?
They are not only from the key, minor and major, different, but that's also the whole character. The E major is bright and shining, and the A minor, I would say, is very dramatic and very full of very dense counterpoint, even more than the E major, I would say.
That's really interesting. So do you have a preference? Which one do you prefer?
Oh, I love every note of both pieces. Maybe a slight preference for the A minor, slight preference. And in the slow movements, they are exactly opposite. So the A minor slow movement is in C major, and from the E major concerto is in C sharp minor.
Ah, okay. So you get the sort of the juxtaposition of the major and minor inside each piece too.
Yes, and the slow movement of the E major concerto is, of course, especially very deep. It's also an adagio, whilst the other is an andante. And so the roles exchange through these slow movements, I would say. But both concertos are so wonderful, and every note is on the right place. Not only that, it's also very, very beautifully and full of emotion. It's written full of emotion.
The other thing I wanted to ask, what is it about playing on modern instruments that is going to be so exciting as opposed to playing on Bach on traditional instruments?
Well, I played Bach on modern instruments all my life, basically, except recently when I did a recording on the Baroque violin of the sonatas and partitas. And that was a very special event. I went to a retreat, basically, for a few months, and only played Baroque violin. Generally, it's very rewarding and it's fantastic, but generally my opinion is the instrument which you can reach the most is the perfect instrument for Bach. So if you can reach on a modern instrument some means of expressions which you can't do on the old instrument, then you should use the modern instrument. And it is not so much, well, of course it's about colors and about sound, but still a master on a modern instrument can have so many colors, and we have so many masters here and so fantastic players in this orchestra.
The next thing I wanted to ask, the rest of the concert, we've got the Irish composer Raymond Dean's piece, Embers, and we've got a Beethoven string quartet. And can you tell us something about the Beethoven string quartet?
It's one of the shortest of the later quartets. It's one of the short ones and one of the most dense, one of the densest ones, I would say. So it fits perfectly to Bach.
It's a kind of contrasting thing.
Yes, in one way, of course. Well, Beethoven has a complete different style, but still the density of the structure is very much similar to the density of structure in Bach. Of course, the bizarre and the shocking moments, they are much more in Beethoven, and the drama which is underlined, the drama is very important as well.
Yes. And Thomas, can you say something a little bit about the Raymond Dean piece, just so that the audience know what to expect?
It brings you into a completely different world, I would say. It's a world of contemplation. It's a world of almost meditation. It brings your whole breath and probably your heartbeat in a completely different rhythm. It calms down and still. It's very, very touching chords and harmonies. And it's a slow piece of music which I think is really masterly done with the harmonies and the whole structure. So I am very happy to do that as well in this program. You talk about that so poetically. It makes me very sad that I will only be able to watch the concert online rather than in person. But I'm sure that will come across in the live stream. I'm looking forward to. Yeah, for me this is a premiere. The Raymond Dean piece. That's a premiere for me as well.
Thomas, thank you so much for taking the time this morning. I really appreciate that you've shared your insights about the music with me today. And I won't be here next week, but hopefully I will see you the next time I am in Ireland. Thank you ever so much, Thomas.
I hope so too, and all the best. And I really look forward to this project. It's wonderful to be here. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Thomas. Bye-bye.